So I was starting to panic because I was like, oh my God, like she showed up here with her husband and like.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the new podcast, Totally Bombed, the podcast where I bring on performers to talk about times where they've totally bombed. I'm really excited to start this new journey with you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. For our first guest, we are bringing on a wonderfully talented singer, songwriter, producer, and indie author, as well as my life partner, my husband, Tep No.
Hey.
Hey, thanks so much for coming on.
I know, it was so hard.
I needed him to be my sound and tech guy.
Yep.
So why don't you just describe your performance experience, how you got into I guess the artist you are today.
Well, I mean, I started in metal bands when I was younger.
He did. I seen photos of him in a mohawk. So.
Yep. And then when that didn't work out in my 20s, I started making pop music and dance music and
classic changeover. Next is country.
Yep. And in my late 20s, then caught a small break, and I think it was the same year that we started dating.
2014, good year.
Yeah.
Good year.
Yeah, it was the same year, and yeah, been doing this for 12 years now, doing dance music for 12 years. And I mean, I'm doing like other genre music as well.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
you release so much that it gives you like room to experiment, I think.
Yeah.
Try new sounds, that kind of stuff.
I feel like people are pretty forgiving when they're like used to like, you and like it's, if you release one song, they're not going to just stop listening to you just because one song they didn't like.
Like throw it in the trash, unfollow, unsubscribe. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I've luckily got to be at some of your shows, so I've seen you perform.
Yeah, that one at Red Rocks.
Yeah,
that could have been a totally bombed.
Well, I'm sure we'll get into that. When he performed at Red Rocks. He opened for Chainsmokers. It was a great show, but soundcheck went a little iffy.
I know.
Before we get into that, what we're doing in this podcast is I want to hear from you and about your flops. So we're starting a section where we call Fast Flops, where we read some stories about other people's flops and react to them. So are you ready to hear some other people that might have done a little bad job?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is Marina Katerina.
Okay.
And they said they played the official after party at a club for a really big festival. They hopped on CDJs after the singer before them finished. They played the first song. Sound was extremely muffled. The audio techs and them were plugging in new cables, switching ports, etc. for probably 10 minutes while the crowd shuffled around, bored.
Nice.
Nothing worked until they turned the low pass filter up.
Oh, there you go.
Apparently that's a lot of people commented that that's a classic mistake, and that the next one up there would be with the crossfader fully to one side.
Yep.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yes. Yes.
I tried to pick like people that use CDJs because I was like, you probably had a few issues.
No, I remember one time in Portland, like right in the middle of doing a song, I just like nudged it by mistake, and then the music just stopped.
It shouldn't be that
and
easy.
then I put it back. Yeah.
You just did it. It was for effect.
Yep.
Okay. The next one is from Sagoof, and they said it was their first gig ever, which I feel like your first gig, you're gonna mess up. We had planned for the drummer to get on stage first and play a quick drum solo, then start the beat of our first song, and the rest of the band would get on stage and start playing.
Yeah.
He misunderstood it and thought he was supposed to keep playing a solo until we walked on stage. So we were side stage urging him to hurry up until he started playing the beat, while he was playing a solo for what felt like an eternity and had completely run out of things to play, and he kept nervously looking over to us wondering why we're not coming on. Eventually we walked on and just started, but second song in, the bass amp fell over from the vibrations and ripped a heap of cables and half the drum kit with it. Lots more things went wrong during that set. It was so bad that immediately afterwards the band broke up.
That sucks.
First gig too.
Yeah. First and last gig.
Wasn't meant to be.
Yo.
Okay, this last one is from Solid College 9145. And this was 20 years ago. So this is back in the time.
That's a while, yeah.
It's a back in time flop. We're time travelers now. 20 years ago, I had a years-long residency in a Vegas showroom. Doing 2 very vocally demanding shows a night, 5 nights a week. Twice, I had to get steroid injections directly into my vocal cords. This was the type of contract where calling in sick was not an option.
Oh, God.
Those 3 years were some of the most stressful times of my life, with constantly worrying about vocal issues. At first, it was my dream contract, but the whole engagement was like, be careful what you wish for. So I feel like that's all Vegas residencies.
Yeah.
They get you. You sell your soul to the devil.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that was our fast flop. So if you have a flop story that you want us to know, like, join our Reddit, DM me on all the socials, and you might be read right here and reacted by another professional performer.
Cool.
So let's start talking about a time where you've totally bombed.
I mean, it happened a few times.
Well, what one do we get today?
Definitely one that is super memorable to me is I remember being asked to go to Ultra Music Week for Miami in March, and I flew there. And my manager also flew there at the same time. He was doing great. I wasn't doing so great. Yeah, I was sick like all
I
day.
remember that. I was home with a child. I think
Yeah.
it was just one child at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like really sick. I was like throwing up constantly and probably getting really bad panic attacks. So I was throwing up and stuff, and then I show up to my gig. It was in the rooftop of the W Hotel in Miami, and I think if I remember, I feel like I got like bumped so that I could play first, which I didn't like.
I would stress out about that. Like, I need to know
Yeah.
orders for everything.
Yeah. So then I started playing a little bit. Then I tried playing, and like my USB sticks weren't working at all.
Do you know why they weren't working, or it's just technical difficulties?
Well, I mean, for that gig, I had already done my full mix, and it was just the software I used. So I exported it as a WAV file, like a 32-bit, and I think those CDJs, they weren't taking 32 bits, so it wasn't working or anything.
CDJs like ruining the lives of musicians.
Yeah. So what happened is my manager had to like plug into the mixer with his own like iPad or something or phone, and he was downloading the mix, and it was like done in real time, and the internet was awful. And that's another thing. So we didn't have time to like download everything to change it to an MP3, and like because the internet was so slow at the time. I don't know why, but like it was so slow, it wasn't downloading, and I was super, super unprepared. And so I start doing my set. It's super quiet, and like I wasn't putting the monitor speaker on, so it was like super quiet with the monitor speaker, but it was playing on Sirius XM Chill, so it was like playing live on the station. And then I would say a few songs in, then it just like completely stops.
Which is like a rule. If you've ever like worked in radio or anything, it's like rule number 1: no dead air.
Yeah. And so there was a few people from like Sirius XM that just like ran to the DJs, CDJs mixing, and they were trying to figure out like something to make something play. They were stressing out really bad.
No dead air. It's like a
Yeah.
way of life in radio.
Yep. And yeah, it was really bad because I mean the label owner was also there. A&R was there, who's now president of the label. And so yeah, it was kind of crappy to like for that to happen in front of them.
Yeah.
And
Like your boss is watching.
yeah. They were pretty cool. They were cool about it, honestly. Like they talked to me you know, after that, and I was obviously distraught. And they were like, you know, it's okay, like it happens, like stuff like that happens. So I'm kind of glad that they weren't you know, they weren't like, you know,
They weren't
upset.
what we think of like label execs in like movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're like yelling at you.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll kill them in a jet plane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, I thought like, you know, I would never get played on Sirius XM Chill after that. Like that I would never have any
They
song on there.
blacklist you. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
don't let
thought.
him near your CDJs.
That's what I thought. I thought they would ban me from the station after that.
I do find like a lot of at least the flops of yours that I know about have been either technical difficulties or like lack of preparation.
Yeah.
That could lead to technical difficulties or something like that. Because we were just talking about like Red Rocks.
Yeah.
And that was almost another sort of thing.
Yeah.
Except it happened during sound checks.
It was
so.
like the laptop. My laptop was just updating constantly.
Yeah, it just started updating in the
Just
middle
for
of
no
a sound
reason.
check in like this big amphitheater.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like, what?
I mean, I feel like now I have my own personal, you know, DJ controller that is not connected to a laptop or not connected to anything. So it's like pretty hard to screw that up, basically. And somehow, I don't know about Pioneer CDJs, but like I find Denon controllers are a lot better at reading WAV files, reading MP3s, reading a bunch of different formats.
Yeah.
And yeah, so with that one, I probably played about 80 shows, and I've never, I mean, maybe less because I've used Pioneers sometimes at venues they have them, but like I feel like every time I've used that one, I've never had any issue. I've never had anything drop on me, or I find it's been very, very reliable. I mean, there's another like totally bomb thing that happened even at the last show in Toronto. So I bring you know, my friend who like she sings and stuff, like her name is Tilson. So I bring her in to perform her song, and then I'm telling her before the show, you know, it's going to be song number 3 that you're going to perform. Like there's a lot of people there in the crowd, and you know, and then I have to like find the song you know, on my DJ controller. And for some odd reason, I could not find the song. And I was starting to panic.
Just disappeared.
Yeah. So I was starting to panic because I was like, oh my God, like she showed up here with her husband, and like, you know, they're planning to, you know, she's planning to perform. He's planning to like take pictures and videos and all that stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to like disappoint someone or piss someone off really bad. But I finally found the song somewhere in a folder.
It was just hidden.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just somewhere, and I'm glad I found it, because you're like trying to find those songs while you're performing sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that's the stressful part. When you're doing it all by yourself, you're like trying to find stuff, and it's not always easy. But like I try to put it in all the folders where I'm like, okay, this is for that album. But just because I think like her name is second, there's an X somewhere, so it didn't show up
Yeah.
on a folder.
I think that's the thing with like especially like DJs, like when you're a musician and stuff, like a lot of them, you know, if they play their own instrument or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're with a band, they kind of can like allow more for like almost like play in that area. But if you have like a song,
Yeah.
you need that file. Like, what are you gonna do? Just have her a cappella it? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You build the beat live on stage.
Some people do that, I
know,
guess.
some people do.
I'm not
It's
that
crazy.
talented. I need like everything to be tweaked perfectly before.
Yeah, you're
performing.
a producer in the basement.
Yeah,
you know?
pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I found this song, and like I'm pretty good every time people ask for requests. Like I'm pretty good at finding them pretty fast. It's just that specific song. I don't know. It was like hiding from me.
Well, I think
just trying
especially
to
when
stress
it's
me out.
yours, like I mean, like you, it doesn't have someone else's name on it. It's
Yeah.
probably easier just to find in like a folder.
Oh yeah,
You know, the exact title.
yeah,
We all know what my favorite song by you is.
yeah. You're so annoying.
It is. It's such a banger. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, I performed it at the show.
Yeah, every time I'm at his show, he has to perform it anyway. Whether
Yep.
the audience asks for it or not, I'm in the audience and I'm asking for it. So,
Yep.
well, see, you totally bombed both on SiriusXM, an almost bomb at Red Rocks Amphitheater. Like, you know, at your last show, it never ends.
Nope.
It's just part of performing.
Pretty much. And I
Getting-
still have a career, so
Yeah,
that says everything right there.
right there. That's good. That's how we're affording the studio time.
Yeah, you do your best and see what happens. And sometimes things turn out great and sometimes things don't turn out the right way, and that's just performing, and that's just how it is. You got to just keep going.
Yeah, and I think that's one reason I wanted to start this podcast. Let everyone else out there know that even professionals
Yep.
bomb.
Yep.
So, do you have anything? I mean, you release every week, so I don't
Yeah.
really know what you want to plug.
I actually have a show April 24th in Vancouver. It's on my Spotify, so if anyone wants like tickets, you can grab them on Spotify, pretty sure. And I think there's already been the pre-sale on it, but yeah, I mean, Vancouver shows are usually pretty awesome. People usually show up like in droves, so it should be like a pretty high energy show. So
Yeah, it sounds excited. I wish I could be there.
I know.
I'm kidding. We have children. Life continues. Life continues.
Yeah.
That's okay. I promise he won't bomb for that show. Maybe.
We'll see.
Well, thank you all so much. I hope you're interested in this kind of podcast. Definitely please follow on all socials. Check out the older episodes of Opinionated Lushes, my old podcast. They're still there. They're all labeled by their logos, so you can go check out those if you want a little laugh. If you have a flop story or a bomb story that you would like us to know, definitely check out our Reddit page, as well as just DM us on the socials, follow us on the socials, and stick around for season 1, where we have tons of different types of performers. We have DJs, producers, musicians, drag queens, comedians, lots of stuff going on. So I'm really excited to see what's all in store for these seasons and see how professionals totally bomb. And thank you again so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.